I feel like at this point all I can do is an angry Ginge impression. Right, that is it. I have had enough. Enough! Hello and welcome to this Liverpool news roundup here on Anfield Agenda. My name is Conor and I'm going to take you through all of the latest Liverpool news after, I don't know what to be honest, there is barely any news this morning, I'm going to be completely honest. This is again going to be another Arne slot heavy video. I'm sorry, it's just the only thing that's happening. It's really annoyed me, the stuff coming out last night. I seen Jamie Carragher talking about it, Ben Jacobs was talking about it, and it's just, it really is getting to a point where all you can do is just be baffled. Like, I please, someone explain to me the logic here. Before we get into it, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all that stuff, and let's jump into some of the quotes. So this came out late last night. I'm sure Craig did cover it on the stream as well, but I wanted to have my thoughts on it. It's from Ben Jacobs, who said that Liverpool retain the backing of Arne Slot. I think Liverpool's plan is to review things at the end of the season. It would still be a surprise if Liverpool made any kind of mid-season change. Results would have to decline considerably. Decline considerably. Let me just pull up a stat here. Let me actually just find this one. Liverpool Football Club are the defending champions of the Premier League, and we currently sit 17th in the last 5 games in the form table. 17th. If you take out the first 5 games of the season, Liverpool are 12th. How bad does it have to get? I would consider that fairly considerably declined at this point. Ben Jacobs continues, and with Liverpool haven't had their head turned by the availability of Xabi Alonso. They had him as one of the leading candidates before Slot was appointed, and it probably is fair to say if Arne Slot goes at any point, then Xabi Alonso will be one of the leading candidates, if not the leading candidate. But Liverpool are not thinking of replacing Slot yet. They want to back him. Xabi Alonso would like to manage in the Premier League. I'm sure he would. And I'm sure most Liverpool fans would welcome him with open arms because he's a good manager. He actually knows how to set up a team to actually play football. I don't know if people watched Monday Night Football last night, but Jamie Carragher brought up a clip from the Bournemouth game. And towards the end of the game, you can literally see, like, we're piling forward. And all of our players just run into the box. Rio Nguimoha tries to cut in. And then suddenly there's just like, he's here, let's say, and there's just like 4 players this side in the box. He has no one to play to back here. And then we have like 5 attackers here, 5 defenders here. And it's literally just like nothing in between. Like, how? Say Bournemouth get the ball then because Rio has no one to pass to. They break, they run something like 75 yards uninterrupted, and then almost score in what should have been the winning goal, which they got later on in the game anyway. But like, this manager's just clueless. He doesn't know what he's doing. It's not going to get better. And results have declined considerably, as Ben Jacobs has suggested here, would have to happen before Liverpool would consider changing Arne Slot. I really am baffled at this point. I don't get it. Jamie Carragher then, speaking on Arne Slot, said, once you start fearing Champions League qualification for next season, that's when I think you have to get a completely different proposition when we are talking about the manager's job. Not making the Champions League from champions after spending £450 million and having the highest wage bill, I think they've got serious question. Is it Champions League qualification or bust for Arne Slot? Yes. I disagree with that last line. Like, I have huge issues with that last line. Like, fair enough. If he gets us into the Champions League, if he's still here, fair, that's a decent job done. Look, we got in, and then we can get rid of him. We are in the Champions League, at least we're secure in that. But please don't tell me it's if he gets into the Champions League, that means he saves his job. Like, it's gone too far at that point. Or if, even worse, if we don't get into the Champions League and then sack him, like, will the likes of Xabi Alonso still want to come to Liverpool if we're in the Europa League or possibly even the Conference League, God knows what? I really am just struggling. Like, I've been going back and forth with myself trying to figure out, like, am I insane for feeling so strongly about this? But like, the more and more I'm reading, it's just, it makes no sense. I don't get why they're not changing manager. I don't think there's even 5% of the fan base at this point wants him to stay. Like, I just don't get it. Like, when you're seeing diehard goes home and away fans, like when they travel to every single game and they're saying they hate the fella, like, I've seen multiple people saying the word hate. I wouldn't go that far. Like, on a personal level, I love the man. Like, he delivered a Premier League title. He handled the Diogo Jota situation with such class, and he handles himself well around the club, to be fair. But it's just so clear and obvious at this point that it's not going to work. It's just, I don't get it at all. I wanted to bring up this post then from X. This is a fella called Garol who said, I'm not slot out, I'm a superior Liverpool fan. I believe we should stick with a manager who has been shite for as long as he's been good for us because I'm loyal and a proper Liverpool fan. I'm happy to lose points every week for the moral high ground. Our fans are fucking idiots, it finishes off with. Like, I don't see anything at this point that would suggest you want to keep a manager outside of this like moral high ground, out of this high horse thing of like Liverpool don't sack managers, we get behind the manager. Like, what manager haven't we sacked? Jurgen Klopp. That's literally like the only one really. Like maybe if you go back years, but like Roy Hodgson sacked, Brendan Rodgers sacked, Kenny Dalglish sacked, Arne Slot soon to be sacked hopefully. Like it just stop with that nonsense. Like we do sack managers. Like yes, we probably give them slightly more time than other clubs, but to say Liverpool aren't a sacking club is just wrong. I have a stat here then that I seen on Twitter just before it came on. So Mohamed Salah has now lost 7 of the last 8 Premier League matches in which he has started for Liverpool. He is the first Liverpool player to suffer this fate since Dirk Kuyt in 2012. That is how dire the situation is. Arne Slot is taking the highs of Mohamed Salah and just ripping him back down to the ground. Like, it is that bad. Like, these stats are coming out around one of the most decorated and greatest players to ever play for this football club now. Like, that is how dire the situation is. And I know I'm moaning, I know I said I was going to try to be positive, but like, there's literally just nothing else to talk about at the minute other than how shit we are. Like, we're really up shit creek without a paddle here, like, especially with the upturn of Chelsea and Man United. Like, a few weeks ago, I was optimistic that, like, we'll struggle, but the individual quality should get us enough points and we'll probably finish 4th or 5th. But Chelsea and United are looking good. That is a huge concern. Like, we're miles off Villa. They're probably going to finish above us. Chelsea and United are looking good after changing managers, by the way. Like, it just really is dire at the minute. It's so grim seeing the club just backing this every week. No sign of change, no sign of turning things around. And I don't know. I have no optimism around football at the minute, and I have no desire to watch football at the minute. It's just absolutely depressing the life out of me, and it's just sucking the life out of me. It's just draining. Like, how do you all feel about it? Like surely everyone is at this point now, or a lot of people. Like, it's not fun anymore under this manager. It's just awful. We do have some actual news to bring you actually. So this is from James Pearce and this came out this morning saying Trainee only has attracted interest from clubs across Europe about temporary moves alone, but is set to stay for the rest of the season. Trent Cohn-Doherty, Amaro Nallo and Kieran Morrison are among a list of youngsters who could be loaned out, depending on what offers are forthcoming. And that was James Pearce in The Athletic this morning. Thank God Trainee only staying. Thank God. Like, he's played, what, like 4 minutes outside of the Carabao Cup? I think it's like 4 or 5 Premier League minutes this season. He's part of Arne Slot's plans though, yeah. Definitely not wasted sitting there on the bench. I feel like I can't stress this fact enough. Liverpool need to be in the Champions League. We can't be taking risks with leaving Arne Slot in this position and trusting him to get us there. Like, the highest wage bill in the league, that will become a huge thing if we're not in the Champions League, like trying to keep up with the money demands. The fact that we will not be able to attract certain players that we still need. Like, this squad needs another probably 4 or 5 key players to be brought in the summer, and that's going to be made much harder if we're in the Europa League. 1, financially, and 2, just from a general competitiveness point of view. Number 3, if Arne Slot doesn't get Champions League and is sacked, will Xabi Alonso still want to come? Will Julian Nagelsmann still want to come? Will whoever we want still want to come if we're not in the Champions League? Like, just number 4, Thursday night football. I play 5-a-side on Thursday. I can't be losing that. Arne, please, I can't be losing 5-a-side for Europa League games next season. And that has to be the most important thing here. Has anyone thought of the 5-a-side football? The man is trying to ruin my life. Look, that's probably enough ranting from me this morning anyway. If you have enjoyed the video somehow, I am sorry again for being such a moany git, but I didn't sleep very well last night, and seeing all this last night as well, it really is just a grim time, lads. I'll try to be more positive tomorrow. I do promise that one. Hopefully there is actually some news to go through as well, but I had to just come on this morning, speak about this because I had to get it off my chest. Thank you very much for watching anyway. If you did enjoy the video, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new. Craig will be back with a video in the afternoon and live stream in the evening, 8:45 as usual, so please keep an eye out for those ones. Carabag watch along tomorrow evening as well, 6:45 we'll be starting that one. Then we'll have the match reaction, player ratings, all that normal stuff as well, so keep an eye out for that one tomorrow as well. Thank you very much for watching and I will see you very soon.